So welcome back to some more Persona 3 Reload, where last time we made our decision and, well, we chose to spare Ryoji and try to fight back against the calamity that ensues soon. And this time we are preparing for said chaos by doing absolutely nothing. There's not a lot we can do. We actually can't do anything with the computer. This is pretty much to the point where you get to choose whatever you want to do. We are pretty much in the end game. We can choose to go to Tartarus if we so wish tonight, since I apparently already used the pickup line master thing. So it's really our choice. I think what I am gonna do is do some plant stuff with with Fuka. Might as well help out the plants. Since it'll probably be one of the last few times we get to do so. Working silently. And no dialogue.
Wow, they've gotten so big since we last saw them. I think that about does it. Shall we head back downstairs?
Pretty boring days. Like, you can't even hang out with anybody. Yeesh. So, yeah, literally in my notes, I just have it as do whatever the hell you want. So, we could choose to work if we want. We could not hang out with anybody. We could go to the arcade and try to work on some Persona stats if I wanted to. But, like, there's nothing here I'm gonna use permanently. At least, probably not Mara. Just... There are other Personas, but we're not high enough to even make those just yet, so I think what I might do, I really do not know what to do here. I guess I can show the duplication thing off with the skill cards, because we never had a chance to do that. I'll pray. Yep. Appa? It's a random fox, and yes, you can choose what skills you can have duplicated from your little card deck. So, for example, for magic, should have a... do we not have a... I thought we had a Megidolon. Oh, wait, no, they were Megidolon items. Yeah. So we could duplicate Magon if we want to. We could... what other stuff do I have? What about heal and support... heal and passive. Tetrakarn, Bakarakarn, Rev. Not really liking any of these. Or was that just support and... Oh, it was heal and support. Passive. Life Aid's good, I guess. Divine Grace is great. High Counter, Anti-Windmaster, Apt Pupil. I might just duplicate Apt Pupil. Apt Pupil is a really nice card to have on multiple Personas. Crit rate boost is really good too. And single target boost and multi. Screw it. Well, duplicate this. You can only duplicate once per day. So, there you go. Now we have 2 of those. I guess I'll just go to work. Actually, I don't even think I can work today. It's a Wednesday. Never mind. I guess I can just show messing around at the arcade since we never did that with this. I mean, for today and tonight it'll be magic, so if you want higher magic on your Personas, there you go. They are a different game entirely. Dr. Edgar. What? Raised by 3. They're actually really good stat increases because the max stat requirement is 99 on each stat, so it's actually a pretty decent buff. You want to go to Tartarus. I do not, simply because there's no point to us in going to Tartarus right now. Let's talk.
By the way,
the cult keeps preaching about salvation and deliverance, but the meaning of salvation is different from person to person. There are those who desire riches, who want to buy what they need, who wish for world peace. Just what does that cult think their salvation is? To each their own, I guess. Everyone's so interested in the cult. There are news reports on it every single day. It makes me sick. I hope our school won't be obsessed with it too. I'm sure it'll be fine.
About that...
I really hope so. It'd be seriously depressing if it wasn't. It's already depressing as all hell as it is.
Well,
Honestly, there was a time last year when I thought Tartarus may not even have a peak. I still feel somewhat nervous, but I'll take I'll take this over the anxiety of those times any day. It's said that having a clear goal brings stability, though this is quite a way to learn that moral. No kidding. Our goal is either survival or death. Yeesh. I could hang out with you. God. Again, there's nothing we can do tonight. So, if we just have really boring nights like this, I'll just tell you what we're doing. I think I'm honestly just going to take advantage of the arcade. Was that Junpei? Oh, you looked like Junpei. No, I think I'm just going to take advantage of this since we can. I'm not really planning on using Mara permanently, but I guess I might as well get some extra stats on him. Another day of nothingness, but it's our last day of vacation. I forgot that I can actually chat with everybody down here. Never mind. Nobody wants to chat. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna go and do the arcade thing again for today. It should be strength. So I guess... who would be good with strength? Man, we're still using really old personas too. Why do you have a... oh, I'm looking at magic derp. Okay, I was like, why do you have a really high strength stat? You don't even use physical. Whatever. I guess this... actually, it probably is beneficial for Mara since you do have decent stuff. There is one persona I do want to really create, specifically for physical stuff. You know what? I might... let's do that real quick. I'm going to take advantage of the skill duplication. I want to see, so, passive. Resist pierce, resists whatever. Angelic Grace is nice. Okay, so there is single target. I think I want to make a multi-target, and then I want to make a crit rate. Because that does stack with other crit rate stuff for some reason in this game. So yeah, give me multi-target. I have an idea for something later. Anyways, I'm gonna hang out at the arcade, so I'll meet you guys tonight. These boring days. Hi, Igus. Nice to see you're being welcoming. Nobody wants to chat. Jesus. Okay, whatever. Tonight we'll walk the Doge since we don't really have anything else to do, so... walk together with Igus.
Koromaru-san looks quite happy. We'll wait for you here. Please enjoy yourself as much as you like. School resumes again tomorrow, doesn't it? I'm actually looking forward to it. I see everything so differently now. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps we could walk home together after classes tomorrow. I'd like to experience the town alongside you. Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What is that you have there?
Luck incense. I guess that's nice.
What's that? You would like to trade this in for a treat? Are you feeling hungry, Koromaru-san? All right, we can get a snack when we get back. But only a small one, understood?
Why are you looking at me when you're talking to him? Okay, whatever. It's nice hearing that Igus is a lot more human-like. She's not as robot-y as she used to be. Our last semester, I guess. Third semester begins today. Because, God forbid, in Japan you can't just have 2 semesters. You go on a third one, and you go to school on Saturdays. Shit sucks.
Come to think of it.
Hey, have you heard the rumors about that cult?
Excuse me?
Hey, don't call it that if you don't know anything about it. Besides, it's pretty much fact that the fall is coming. Well, nothing we can do about that, I guess. By the way, about the homework for a second period. I'm just saying, if I knew that the end of the world was coming and there was a definite proof of that, the last thing I'd be worrying about is my damn homework. Just saying.
Everyone?
New year, no boozing. What?
Listen.
Monk named EQ? I think that's how you say it. What? What's this certain place referring to? New Year's, the index of a journey to a certain place? I'm guessing 1 second life since it was like a monk stuff? Or the under... oh man, that is really even. That is surprisingly even. What is my stat? Oh, it's It is the underworld. What?
Exactly.
New Year's decorations are a milestone along the path to the underworld. What the hell? Just because you die doesn't mean you go to hell. I mean, for some people that's true, but it's not the complete truth. I guess it depends on what you believe. Also, I love this theme. It's so good.
It has been a while since we attended class. The teachers and our classmates seem to be doing well. By the way, did you notice that Junpei-san was missing? I saw him head for the rooftop before afternoon classes started. Perhaps he decided to skip the first day of the semester?
Whoa. Yukari. And Junpei.
Oh, sorry. I don't really have a reason to be up here. I just sort of felt like it. Only to find Junpei here as well.
I guess I just felt the urge myself. Maybe we've been through so much together that our wavelengths are in sync.
That's just your imagination. If I'm on the same wavelength as Junpei, I'd better change the channel. Anyhow, it's so nice today, isn't it? The wind's a little chilly, but the fresh breeze feels great.
Looking from here, the view ain't that bad.
It's familiar scenery, but I guess that's why it's so calming. The end almost doesn't feel real.
People have been passing out and disappearing out of nowhere lately, huh?
They've been talking about a lot of shadow-related incidents on the news, too. Mitsuru-senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims. The memory revision can't keep up.
I don't really get it. This is all 'cause of Nyx, huh? Feels like the world's hit rock bottom. There's even weird cults popping up. I guess this won't be one of those, oh, it was just a dream moments.
There's still time.
We'll do whatever we can. No regrets. I'm not gonna try and act cool and say things like, I want to protect everyone, but I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
Yep. In fact, the tales of the amazing battles I survived should be handed down through every generation forever.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who was sulking and giving us a hard time?
Oh, well, that was the passion of my youth. You know, I've matured since. You think so too, right, dude?
No comment.
Oh, come on! Well, fine. I'll just have to make a huge comeback then. That's what heroes do.
You never change, do you? I'm almost jealous. I'm not one to talk, though. I got stuck in my own head and acted out, too. I wonder if I've grown since then. I mean, it used to be just the three of us, right?
If you'd asked me back then, I never would have guessed it'd come to this.
We've all been through so much this year.
Well, yeah, but you gotta look on the bright side. Our friendship is way stronger now, isn't it?
Don't say that with such a straight face. You're embarrassing me. But I guess it hasn't been too bad. We've gotten this far together, so let's see it through to the end.
Let's end this.
Yeah, let's send them packing. And those two guys from Strega haven't made a move, but you know they gotta be planning something. We gotta take care of them, too. Let's show them what C's 2F's trio can do. Now that I got you guys, I feel way more pumped.
Oh! I just remembered, Junpei. You never gave me back that CD. In fact, you never return anything you borrow.
What? Oh, yeah. That. Do you have to bring it up now?
Things never change. That's just a nice little thing, and look at that. Little card over Aigis' head. We'll deal with that at a later point, because, well, we have other important businesses to take care of, such as other social links. But it's just really nice that we actually get to see the original trio get to have a little heart-to-heart together. It's nice. For today, we are hanging out with, well, Odagiri. Yeah. Here's the thing. We will start on Aigus soon. She is a social link, as indicated by the card over her head. She is a bit strange. She's kind of like Mitsuru, where you don't really have to worry about getting requirements or anything like that. She just kind of goes through her whole thing with no problem. However, there will be certain days she's missing, and we don't want to max out everybody else and then blast through her link, because then you'll get screwed. So that's why I'm only getting Odagiri up one more time, so that when Aigus isn't available, we'll be able to hang out with other people and finish out their links. So for today, we're hanging out with the Emperor.
And that concludes the Disciplinary Committee's forecast report.
Next up is the Treasurer's report.
Yes.
Hey, sorry, but I was hoping you had some time once this meeting's over. We can talk up on the roof.
Sounds good.
I'm sorry to drag you up here, but I wanted to tell you something. The cigarette butt incident is going to be dropped. It seems interrogating every student in the school raised a few concerns. I wanted to be student council president next year, and that teacher promised to endorse me if I agreed to help him. But I lost any hope of achieving that when I spoke up against him. Not to mention the student body isn't so fond of me. I rambled on about rules and fairness, but all I really proved was that I was desperate for power.
Don't blame yourself.
Now I understand why the president asked you to join the student council. You aren't just feeding me sympathy or empty words. You genuinely mean what you say. The system only works if you have people's trust. And trust isn't something you can force on anyone. When that teacher doubted you, I felt backed into a corner by a fool who simply had more power than I did. It felt like the truth was being distorted and that I might lose a friend as a consequence. If it wasn't for you, I would have become a tyrant. So, thank you.
I may not agree with some of your philosophies, but you're not a bad guy at the end of the day.
Don't you dare repeat what I just said to anyone. I realize it's out of my usual character, and I'm sure everyone would just make fun of me. Just promise, okay? I'll see you later.
Would it be a bad time to tell him I was recording that conversation? Back home.
Welcome back.
Hi, Fuka. The school somehow feels different from last year. It has a strange atmosphere, doesn't it? A lot of students in my class are talking about cults and other weird things. I imagine this has something to do with the coming of Nyx. Well,
Hey.
let me know if you want to go to Tartarus. Everybody's wanting to go to Tartarus. And I should probably preface this right now, and I know at the very beginning of the LP I said I wasn't going to compare this game to other Persona games, but this is another comparison in which is really weird. Even for this version of the game, there is no third evolution for any of our party members, even after getting towards the real ending. The personas that they have right now are the personas they'll ever have, which is really strange. I wish they kind of had a third evolution, but alas, they wanted to stay true to the original game, so that's why they did that. I didn't expect that cult to become so popular. I thought more people would oppose it. But it's like a fire drawing moths to its flames. The masses have simply accepted it. Fair enough. I knew the cult would have some influence over the school, but to this extent? Can you think of any effective ways to counter them? There's nothing we can do, really.
Let's see.
You may be right. Nyx's influence appears too great. In that case, we'll just have to defeat Nyx itself to break the control the cult has over everyone. That's kind of what we have to do. Hi, I just want to talk.
I don't think
Just
so.
as expected, the cult's influence has reached our school. Some people seem to be fully devoted to it. We need to do something about Nyx. We'll do something about it. Check your text, or Akihiko wants to hang out. Make sure you do this. He'll be waiting at the station. So, oh my god, I kind of wish they did something about this hole. They never did anything with this hole. It's just kind of here.
Yo.
Anyways, what's up, Akihiko? Let's spend some time.
Yes. All right. I think it's finally time for me to pay you back for everything.
I see you two are together again today.
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here. Is there something wrong?
No, I'm just helping patrol the area. You might have noticed already, but the city's been feeling a little different lately. We can't be sure what'll happen. Make sure not to stay out too late.
Thanks. You be careful too.
I will. At any rate, this is perfect timing. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Recently, your friend here has been bothering me about my work. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm hoping you might have an idea.
Yeah, how would I know? Not a clue.
I just figured I should get to know Kurosawa-san better since he's done so much for me. And maybe I just want a bit of a reference for the future. I'll tell you about it later.
I've had my eye on this guy for a long time, but I have to say, he's changed a lot this past year. Is this your doing? If it is, then I hope you'll keep looking after him. He has a tendency to get himself into trouble when you're not watching. Oh, and just to illustrate what I mean, at the end of last year we had an incident where a large number of gang members were found knocked out at Naganaki Shrine. It seemed to be the result of a fight, but no matter who we asked, they all claimed it was their own fault. The attacker is still unknown. We thought it might have been a clash with another gang in the area, but some of our sources suggest there were only 2 culprits. The most surprising part is no one found at the scene had any actual injuries. It's kind of unbelievable considering their sheer numbers. Whoever did it must have been pretty skilled. But in the end, the victims were just a group of infamous punks. They probably pushed their luck one too many times and got what was coming to them. It's very likely the other side acted in self-defense. And with no injuries, we probably don't need to pursue this case any further.
Thank goodness.
I have no idea why the two of you would look so relieved to hear this. I may be an officer of the law, but I'm a human being first. If there are those with integrity who know how to use the power they're given, then I'm not above helping that cause.
I think I'm starting to see the path I need to take. Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
I haven't done anything to deserve thanks. I was just musing to myself. Things may have turned out fine this time, but you'd better avoid pulling a stunt like that again. Nowadays, it's becoming more common for goons like them to carry guns. Maybe it's inevitable given how connected the world is, but things just seem more dangerous lately.
Sonata can handle it.
I don't know about that. Against a gun, you'd have to feint and approach from the side. Nothing abroad, though. Now that's a thought. I'll have a lot of freedom once I graduate. It might be fun to see how far my fist can take me.
There he goes again. Jokes aside, you certainly get a lot of opportunities when you're young. I do miss that sometimes. Maybe the 3 of us can get together for a drink someday. Well, I'll be on my way.
Someday, huh? You know, I've had to do a lot of thinking about the future lately, what with entrance exams and all. No matter what path I take, I intend to keep on fighting. But I'm sure there are some things out there I won't be able to do alone. That's why someday, I want to become a leader just like you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got a job to do before that. I'm gonna protect you and all my friends. I'm gonna fight for our futures. And I'm gonna be the big brother she'd be proud of. That reminds me, I should give these to you before I forget.
Hand wraps.
Go ahead and use those if you want. I'll teach you how to wrap them later.
Why give me these?
No particular reason, but if you have those on, they'll stabilize your grip on your weapon during battles. Just take them for now. They're what let me use my fists to their full potential. In a way, you do the same thing for me. All right? How about we end the night on a high note with some good eating? Anything goes today, so don't be shy. I'll be taking care of the check.
You sound like an old man.
Do I? Kurosawa-san told me it'd put us on better terms if I said that. Well, I'll work on it. You and I will be going strong for years to come. Just call this a practice run. All right, let's go.
And now I confuse Horus, the god of the skies. It also finishes out all of the Link episodes for everybody. Super nice indeed. For today, we're actually hanging out with Aegis. This is where you want to have Aeon. She is of the Aeon Arcana, so make sure you have that. Also, I want to check. I can't check because he's not available. I want to wait and see who is available because if I can, I can probably get rid of Fortuna, but I want to see if I can get rid of Emperor as well for later. Anyways, Aegis, you have any plans? Let's walk home.
That's great. I find myself coming here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines, but lately that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. I feel the same. I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions rather than logic. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but it's true. The parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you.
Starting off a new social link. And that's the last one. Aeon is an interesting one because the Aeon Arcana is not a real Arcana. It's kind of just made up for Persona.
Oh, I misspoke. I mentioned what drives people. But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. Sorry.
More and more like a human.
I see you're back.
Only 3 more weeks till X Day. The fate of the entire world. I'm not concerning myself with all that right now. All I'm thinking about at this moment is moving forward. So let me know when you want to go to Tartarus. We'll go eventually.
Hey.
Everyone at school thinks this is just a normal third term. They have no clue that this may be their last third term ever. I don't know how to feel. Even though we're in the same classroom, it feels like we're living in different worlds. No kidding. And for me, with how lonely I was in high school, I was kind of in my own little bubble.
By the way,
Looks like the college entrance exams are on the 16th and the 17th of this month. I bet Sonata-san and Kirija-senpai are both gonna ace it. They try to hide it, but it's pretty obvious that they study all the time. And you study none of the time. The cold is a hot topic among my classmates, even though we're only elementary students. But at least they're just talking about it and not actually followers. I heard that some middle and high school students have joined though. That's horrifying. for tonight, it's another one of these do whatever you want. Personally, I'm gonna tend the garden with Aegis. So, might as well just do that.
Yes.
I don't remember if we've ever done that with her.
I've been wondering.
No, we haven't.
The plants look much livelier now compared to before they were tended to. Do you think they're happy you're taking care of them?
It's possible.
Yes, you handle them so delicately. It's clear that you care about them. I'm sure the plants know how much work you're putting in for them. I'll do the best I can to make them happy too. Looking at them like this really makes me think. These plants are just like you and the others. They're living too. I want to see them grow with my own eyes. So I'm going to do everything in my power to care for them. I'm sorry. This was my first time doing this, so I think I slowed you down. I'll keep training in my room so that I can work faster next time.
Where even is your room?
Thank you for your help. We should head back now.
Actually, I think it is on the same floor with all the girls. I can't remember that, though. I guess we could just go up to that floor and check out each person's room very creepily. No school. Is Tanaka on? Oh, it is. Yes. Badge and stuff. You're so... Screw you. I do want to check, though. Third hallway, I think it is? Or third floor? Yeah, so Mitsuru, Fuka... Okay, I guess does have a room. Okay. I thought she had, like, some kind of weirdo place, but yeah, I forgot that she had a room made for her, so... Ooh, everybody... Well, okay, a lot of people want to talk. Hey, Yukari.
Hey,
I thought at least our school would be safe from that cult crap. But I guess I was wrong. All of our classmates are talking about the end of the world and salvation and stuff. Why do we have to go through this at school, too? I don't know. Interested to see who's leading this cult.
By the way,
Oh yeah, we have tomorrow off for, what was it again? Oh, right, it's coming of age day. Like I said before, I just hope I can even make it to my 20th birthday. So that's very specific. You are not 19, sir. Are you 19? I don't know. Not really. You can't really see everybody's ages.
Oh, right.
Akihiko and I will be taking our college entrance examinations on the 16th and 17th. So we'll be out during the afternoon, but we should be back before nightfall. Therefore, we'll be able to go to Tartarus, so do not worry.
by the way,
It interests me that you're saying before your 20th birthday, because that implies that you're 19, and that, no. I'm pretty sure Mitsuru's like 18, so he's definitely not older than Mitsuru. It was just a joke, I don't know. Today we're kind of doing nothing. There's really nothing for us to do. Oh, right, I want to take advantage of Inari Shrine, because I keep forgetting about it. That is not Naganaki. I do want to take advantage of the Inari Shrine. Pray. Yep. Alright, passive. So we did get one of Pierce Boost. Got one of that. I think I'll just make a crit rate boost. More the merrier. We've already been going with our crit setup, so hey, might as well make it overkill. For today, we're just gonna go to the arcade and do whatever. I don't know. I guess I can mention this too. On Sundays, it is a mix of whatever, so you can kind of choose which stat you want to level up. I guess in this case I'm gonna do magic since, well, Maralagi Dine is really nice, so I'm gonna do this. I'll meet you guys tonight. Back home once again.
I see you're back.
Hey. And nobody wants to chat. I guess it's just a lot more available. This is pretty much the only month where she's actually wanting to hang out with you, so
Excuse me.
we're gonna hang out with her. We want to just grow more plant stuff.
Yes.
Whatever benefits me, I guess.
There isn't as much damage from pests as I was expecting. That's a relief. But we haven't taken any special measures. What's going on? Oh, this is... Look! There's a ladybug larva. It's so small and adorable.
Let's get rid of it. Just leave it alone.
Yes, We wouldn't want to interrupt it while it's eating. Ladybugs are the natural predators of pests that damage plants. That explains why there weren't any harmful insects around. Thank you very much, little ladybug. Even in just these tiny planters, there is so much life. There's no one to teach them. They're just doing the best they can. Huh. Sorry, I got distracted. Shall we keep going? Oh, look over there. It may be rude to interfere, but we can't let them ruin our harvest. Let's give the ladybug some assistance this time.
Please, not with bullets.
Status reads all green. I don't see any problems. That should be enough for today. Let's head back now.
I guess it's becoming more and more adorable, and I don't know how I feel about this. Man, there is literally nothing happening today. Like, for the entirety of this day, I have it in my notes as do whatever you want. So, there are still so many things I want to do in life. I don't want to die before I can become an adult. I plan to do everything I can to make sure that doesn't ever happen. That's a really depressing note too, is Ken's just a kid. I mean, yeah, we're all kids, but he's in elementary school. Like, God, that's dark. Oh, there's some people upstairs. Whoa, everybody wants to talk. Whether or not you believe in the cult is a personal decision. I would never believe in it myself. When I think of my friendship with Natsuki-chan, I have no need to join the cult.
Well,
The bond of friendship. Though this may sound cliche, I believe the ability to forge bonds is the most beautiful thing about being human.
yeah.
In the end, the most important things are the bonds formed between people.
Yo.
That's right. No matter how much power someone has, nobody can survive alone. Fair enough. About the cult, I wonder how many people truly believe in it. It seems that much of the public will openly discuss the end of the world without truly understanding the consequences.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I get what you mean. I've noticed something similar too. Like, some people are just going along with it, saying things like, I joined the cult because my friend believes in it. I overheard some folks talking the other day too. They said that life was just so boring, it wouldn't be so bad if the world ended.
perhaps.
In other words, they think of the cult as nothing more than a trend. Ugh. Yeah, that's not a good thing. That cult is everywhere. All over the city, even in our school. Everyone is talking about how the world is going to end if it's as if it's a fact. I can't speak. Jesus.
Seriously?
Yeah. How can they give up so easily?
Well,
Then
yes,
again,
but
we can't really expect everyone to think like us.
yes.
Yes, every human is different and will come to their own conclusions. But that's why I believe there are more people out there who won't give up either. Especially since that we have more information, yeah, we think differently. Who's the dumbass in charge of that cult? Here we are busting our asses and they go and pull this crap.
Excuse me.
You can't just blame the cult. The cult exists only because there are people willing to believe in it. Yeah, I guess that's just how the world works. Well, that means it's up to us to do something about it. Fair enough. All this cult talk, we haven't even heard anything about it. So, is there anything else I could duplicate? I just want to take, I keep going to Iwatodai Mall. I don't mean to, the strip mall. I don't mean to keep doing that. Is there anything else I can take advantage of with the Inari Shrine? Because, I don't like wasting all of these days. Is there anything for the passives? There's regen, high counter. Man, this sucks. Shift boost is okay, I guess. I guess I can make some more resistance stuff. Sure, give me resist dark. Might as well have 4 options. Alright, for today, going to the arcade, because there's literally nothing else I can do, so meet you guys tonight. Back home again.
Oh, welcome back.
Sup, Ken? Today is coming of age day. I don't want my life to end before I become an adult. I'd like to go to Tartarus tonight. I can't just stand back and watch the world end. We'll go later. We'll be going, I think, like on the 24th or something like that. So coming of age day is something I do not remember at all. I guess it's just a Japanese holiday. Nobody's here? I mean, I got people upstairs. It's the same deal. Yeah, tonight, going to the arcade. Nothing for me to do here. I guess I can check Club Escapade in case there's a new thing from the site guy, but I think we've done everything here. Yeah, no. Alright. Just gonna hang out at the arcade, so I will meet you guys tomorrow during the day. I'm stuck behind... What the balls was that? Alright. Meet you guys tonight. Another day of school. I really love this theme. I keep comparing it to Persona 5, damn it, but I'm gonna compare it again to the last semester in Persona 5. It's a very similar theme, in my opinion. Even though this one came first a long time ago, but it's just remade anyways. By the way, I wanted to show you this magazine that hit the stands today.
What?
Which one? Don't tell me it's an article about cults. Everyone's been saying the end is near lately. What's up with that?
Hold up.
Just read it. You'll see how true it really is. Oh god, initiation much. Oh, and you're chatting about random stuff. Who cares? We're all gonna die. Well, I mean, we're not, because we're the main characters, but you know what? Everybody else is thinking that they're gonna die. Why even show up to school, damn it? Anyways, we can choose to hang out with Aigis. Okay, let's see. So, Bebe, Aigis, okay, so I can get rid of Fortune. That's nice to hear, because, I don't know, nice to have, I guess. Who else was here? Keisuke, Babe. I think Baby's one more away. I want to guess that. Social Link. Emperor. Yeah, he's only one away. So, for this, you can kind of choose who you want to hang out with. Since we didn't have a date a long time ago, we're actually ahead on, Keisuke. Today, we would have hung out with him for his rank 9, but we can choose to do someone else if we want. I think, just to keep things, I don't know, normal, I'll just hang out with Keisuke and finish him outright, since, well, he's right here. We'll be hanging out with Bebe anyways later, so. And also, I read ahead on my notes. We're not done with Social Link episodes, so yeah, we still have one more to go.
Listen.
What's up, Keisuke? Just want to hang out.
Thank you.
But yeah, if you had a date before then, definitely hang out with Keisuke now. Yay, more crappy. Oh, it's the last time we get crappy painting time.
Everyone, listen up. As of today, I am quitting the club. I'd like a new club leader to be chosen from the second years.
Oh, why? Where's this coming from?
I have to study for my entrance exams.
Wait, so then...
I'm going to med school, getting my license, and becoming a doctor.
Did your dad say you had to quit because you have to take over the hospital?
My dad has nothing to do with this. I made this decision for myself. I'm going to have to turn down the opportunity to study abroad. And since I'm so behind on my studies, I'll have to pull a lot of all-nighters to catch up. I really enjoyed leading the club. So thank you all for everything.
There's something different about you, Keisuke-senpai. You seem way more confident.
Hey, you're giving me too much credit. Hey, can we talk upstairs? After today, we won't be able to chat like this anymore, which is why I wanted to give this to you now.
Award letter.
This arrived yesterday. It turns out I earned an honorable mention, but the top prizes ended up going to a couple other artists. It made me realize I still have a lot to learn, like mastering the basics for starters. Studying for the med school entrance exams is going to be hard, and this would only distract me. That's why I want you to have it.
I understand.
Thanks. Funny how it seems like I'm always asking you for favors, even though I'm older than you. Remember how we helped those people at the station? They all have important people in their lives. Just like how you're an important person in my life. If they had died, they never would have gotten to be with those people again. So that's why I'm becoming a doctor. I'm not coming off as arrogant, am I?
Not at all.
See? I can be the reliable one sometimes too, you know. I did used to be the club leader after all. It feels like I went in a huge circle and ended up right back where I started. And I know it might look like it, but I'm not doing this because my dad's a doctor. I'm doing this because I want to be a doctor. And if you ever need an emergency operation, I'll oversee the surgery myself. I mean, if I keep you alive, we get to spend more time together.
Very basic way of saying that. That's the biggest important thing in life. Do stuff because you want to do them, not because someone else is pushing you to do it. Ultimate power of the Fortune Arcana. After all, your life's your choice. And if you choose to do something you hate, you're just gonna hate life. And now we confuse Lakshmi, the goddess of fertility.
Your health is everything. It's best if you never even have to see a doctor. Do you get the proper nutrients living in the dorm? Let's pick up something healthy for you to eat on the way home.
I just survived off of pizza rolls, dude. Either that or Akihiko's cooking. In which case it's just full of protein packets.
Oh, there you are. We're all going to Hagakure. Wanna come?
Sure.
Wow, that was easy. Sonata-san's buying today. You remember that bet we made in Yakushima? Ah, you probably forgot all about it by now. Well, you won in the end, even if it was ice. But whatever, Sonata-san still lost, right? Even if it took me like 6 months to make him admit it. Come on, everyone else already left. We got a jet.
I'm surprised you remembered that.
Everyone's okay with the special, right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. 5 specials, please.
Man, this is awesome! Sonata-san's never treated us all to ramen before.
I'll accept that I lost, but why do I have to treat all of you?
You're still going on about that? Come on, Sonata-san, a bet's a bet. You gotta pay up.
All right, all right. I never said I wouldn't. What's wrong, Aegis? You doubting me too?
No, but have you seen the magazine on the counter? The headline caught my attention.
What magazine?
This one, Emergence of a Messiah. The charismatic one speaks.
Oh, it must be about that doomsday cult. They're all over the internet, too.
Oh. Hmm? Hey, look at this photo. Check out their so-called messiah.
What the? Is that Takaya?
I thought something was up. So, it's Strega after all. I just lost my appetite.
Listen. Mankind is currently imprisoned by the sins of hate and anger. But soon, a savior will descend upon this world to break the chains that bind us and lift us to new heights. This great being is known as Nyx. I have beheld her glory, and she has blessed me with power beyond belief. When Nyx arrives, there will be no more pain, no more suffering. Humanity shall be freed.
How the hell does he know about Nyx?
Wait, he's saying that Nyx will save the world? But that's a lie!
I don't think that even matters. This is all just a game to him.
That bastard.
But there are those who do not understand the truth, even though they have also been granted her blessing. They have acquired the same power as I, yet they abuse it for their own personal gain. These miscreants are the ones to blame for the recent tragedies that have been plaguing our streets.
Wait, is he talking about us?
You're too loud.
Right. Sorry. But can you blame me? And what do they mean by the charismatic one? Why is he suddenly a celebrity?
Well, apparently Jin was already pretty well known on the internet. He's probably good at influencing public perception.
Yeah, I bet he orchestrated Takaya's rise to fame by building his brand like a celeb. Those two make me sick.
Brothers and sisters, I shall go forth to make preparations for Nyx's arrival. But do not fear those evildoers who desecrate their gifts. Nyx shall right their wrongs. May your hearts be filled with peace as you await your salvation. Blessed are those who take joy in the coming of Nyx. The revolution is upon us, my brethren.
Revolution? People can't seriously be buying this crap, can they?
Perhaps the power of an exceptionally charismatic individual is the only way to change this nebulous future. That's the end of the article. It appears Strega disappeared again after the interview.
Well, there's only one place they could have gone. Tartarus. They're just wasting everyone's time.
Still, it seems they've managed to shift the atmosphere of the entire city. Even if they don't say it out loud, people must be scared inside.
Yeah, they probably are. Why else would anyone believe this nonsense? It's not normal.
Believing what you hear is a choice. There's no real way for them to know what's true.
Well, no wonder it feels like the world's ending. We're all gonna die.
But is that so unusual? All life will eventually come to an end. Does Nyx's involvement change that in some way? Death is a natural occurrence in the cycle of life. Don't all humans realize this?
They're not ready to die.
I guess.
Tell you the truth, I never even would have thought about my own death if none of this happened. But we're already here, so why don't we just leave it at that? Our target is Nyx. If Strega gets in our way, we'll deal with them too. That's all there is to it.
Agreed. We'll probably run into them in Tartarus anyway. No matter how you look at it, they want us out of the picture.
Promise Day's almost here, huh?
Yeah.
We need to do all we can until then.
Alright. And first things first, we're gonna need lots of energy. Let's eat! Excuse me! I'll add a Hagakure bow to the list! You don't mind, right, Sonata-san?
Oh, Junpei, didn't you say you were eating half of Aigis' food too?
No, don't worry. I'm starving.
You better eat it all.
Aigis doesn't have a why is she eating? She's a bro. Okay, whatever. I'll chat with everybody to, what is it, next episode, because we're pretty much out of time for this one. So, next time on Persona 3 Reload, we're continuing down the days. We'll be going to Tartarus soon, though, hopefully. It's just probably not next episode, probably near the end of the following, whatever. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.